Hey guys, it's Mark Rodriguez here for the July edition of Nerd Block, which for me would be my second Nerd Block. And for guys that you don't know what it is, basically it's kind of like, well, it's like the whole Loot Crate kind of subscription box deal. You subscribe for it for, 3 months or so, or it could be ongoing month after month, and you get all these totally random things. They're all nerdy and geeky, all kinds of things. And this particular box doesn't really have a theme though, so you really have no idea what they just crammed in there. And well, now they have like other kinds. This is the classic Nerd Block. Now they got like Nerd Block Junior for kids, and you can specify if it's like for boys or for girls. Now they got something new called the Horror Block too, which is all monster themed and Freddy Krueger and all that stuff. But I just went with the classic version. And as you can tell, I'm still wearing the cool shirt I got from last month's Nerd Block. And yeah, so let's check it out. Let's see what happens in this month. And I gotta warn you guys, of course, that since it is imported from Canada, and I guess I gotta list what's on there, be sure to have someone scribble out the stuff if you don't want it spoiled for you before you open the box. So let's see what's in this month's box here. Give me one moment. So I cut this down. And of course, I want to remind you that Paige also has her own Loot Crate video. She's behind the camera too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Actually, we got both our boxes at the same time this time. So if you want to compare the July Loot Crate with July's Nerd Block, then yeah, watch both videos. Watch her channel to see what happened here. And hold on as I struggle with this box here. If this box ain't going down on the fight.
Failure.
Hold on.
Failure.
Stop it.
Failure.
There we go.
Can't even
Okay,
open a box.
so let's see what's in the box.
Box 1.
And of course,
Mark 0.
yes. Now, of course, one of the things that is guaranteed in almost, well, I think in all the boxes, is some kind of awesome t-shirt. Let's see what we got this time. And oh my god, this could not have been the most perfect shirt. Turtle Power shirt with the turtle band in it. I mean, I just gotta wear this for the Craptastic movie. I know it's not gonna be good, but whatever. I gotta wear some new turtle swag for that. And for other things, now it's becoming more evidence. Now I got one of these plushie versions of these walker things from the Star Wars movies. That's pretty cool. That's pretty unique. I'd rather have a little walker thing than any other little weird robot. I wouldn't want a 3CPO thing. It is pretty cool. They'll walk around and blast things. And let's see what else
Or
we
become
got.
a chew toy for Buster.
Yeah, chew toy for Buster. That's why Buster's not coming to this apartment. And here we got Combat Strike, Zombie Strike, Nerf shooter things. They shoot little discs. So that's pretty cool. Maybe we ever get zombies in the house or whatever. Or of course, for a VGM show, we always like to have extra like guns and nunchucks and things like that for props. So there you go. And I got some other cool things to show that. Oh, it actually came together. Okay, this is interesting. I've seen this before, but I never actually. Oh god, now I just see who this is. Yes, this is Comic-Con, A Fan's Hope. Apparently it's some kind of, I guess, Comic-Con stuff, and they show you about comics and things like that, and it comes with these figures, and I really want to, yup, little Stan Lee figure there. That's pretty cool. So even if the movie kind of sucks or whatever, it's kind of boring, no offense, of course, at least a Stan Lee figure, I mean, that's...
It's part 4, so I don't know if there's anything important in the first 3.
Well, we'll see. And finally, we got a Star Wars Insider 1 of 2 collectible covers. I guess it's some kind of Star Wars-y kind of magazine, kind of parody thing. And we just flipped through real quick all the information and everything. For people that don't know yet, they are making another Star Wars movie in a couple of years or whatever to continue like the older ones. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not like a huge Star Wars fan, but I still like a bit of the oddities of the series and the characters and the actors and all that stuff. So that'll be interesting. And last but not least, Nerd Block card that explains the items like the Turtle Power shirts and everything, and the Nerf block, the Nerf shooter, and things like that. Let me see. So yeah, so this month's like super official, nerd certified item is the Comic-Con thing. I guess I'm glad I never bought it. I think I saw it at some of the cons, but whatever. So I'm glad I never bought it because that way I can
What is
check
it
it out.
even about?
And it's about people here. It says, have you ever imagined a place where Vulcans and vampires get along? Where wizards and Wookiees can be themselves? Welcome to San Diego Comic-Con. What started as a fringe comic book convention for 500 fans has grown into a pop culture event of the year that influences every form of entertainment, now attended by over 140,000 strong. So
Probably
basically it's
just
about
like
the con and stuff.
yeah.
But hey, Stan Lee's in it, so you gotta support.
It's
So
probably
anyways,
just
guys.
like about a panel of his.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, that's this month's Nerd Block. Like I said, there's no real theme. It's just random stuff thrown together. But so far, it's been pretty good. I think my favorite thing, if I had to choose, it's kind of unfair to say the shirts because I'm always going to choose the shirts, I think. But yeah, I really love this shirt. But I don't know. I'll see how good this movie is before I tell you if it's good or bad. Maybe I'll blog about it. But I do like the little plushy Star Wars thing. It's kind of funny. I just never thought of a little plushy Star Wars thing. And it even stands. Let me see if you can still. Yeah, there. Oh, hold on. This is even better. There you go. So anyways, guys, yeah, this is the July 2014 version of the Nerd Block. And, you know, you guys drop me your comments, your quotes, what you think about it, if it's awesome. If you're like a diehard Loot Crate fan and you're curious about Nerd Block, tell me what you think. What do you think, whatever. Or also, like I said, check out Paige's channel, see what she thinks about hers, compare her Nerd Block with this one.
Plug.
Yep, plug. And yeah, that's basically all I got to say. So, this is Mark Rodriguez, and until the August edition of Nerd Block, I'll be seeing you out there, Nerd Blockers. Hey guys, it's Mark Rodriguez here, and you know what time it is? It's time for Nerd Block. Let me tell you what this is real quickly. It's a monthly subscription box where you get all kinds of random like nerd and geeky items, you know, stuff related to comic books and video games and all the nerdy, geeky stuff once a month as a surprise. And the one I got is a good old-fashioned classic Nerd Block, but now you got a horror block, which is based on horror movie related things, you know, monsters and demons and all that. We got like a kid version, which is either a boys Nerd Block or a girls Nerd Block, so you choose. But now they got something new. So starting this month, they got Arcade Block, which is based on all video games. It looks like a mixture of everything, like retro stuff, but also a bit of the newer stuff like Call of Duty and all that stuff. So yeah, it's all video games. Apparently, it's the only box of its kind. I heard it's so big, it's already sold out for September. You gotta get your October one. Now, one thing I do want to mention about this before I get started is that this month I was basically bombarded with emails from Nerd Block of everything in the box, almost everything, but saying stuff like there's going to be a totally awesome turtle thing in here. There's going to be something Guardians of the Galaxy related that's so awesome. You'll be dancing like Groot when you see this, you know. And also about you're going to get an STD in this Nerd Block. Yes, we're giving you one so you can remember to go to school safe and everything. And it's like, okay guys, you know, don't ruin the surprise because part of this is the fun of not knowing exactly what's in here until we get it. And yeah, you know, mention one thing maybe, but don't spoil the whole box. So let's see what we're gonna get in this one that's not.
So let's see, Turtles.
Yeah,
Guardians.
some related to the Guardians and an STD. And that's page.
STD.
Yes, and that's page from behind the camera. Give me 1 second to get. Let me see. Where am I supposed to? Okay, here.
How many? The box is it 1 or 2? With Mark 0, meaning the box wins.
Okay, you know. So let's see what's in this month's edition.
Before you open that, let's just explain how. Hi, I'm Paige, and I have my own channel with my own unboxing video, which is for Loot Crate, not Nerd Block. So we do sort of like comparison videos. So if you want to see Loot Crate for September, which it hasn't received yet, I haven't received it yet, go to my channel. It'll come out eventually.
Yes, you want to see Nerd Block, go to this channel. And of course I'll put links to her video on this channel when she gets her Nerd Block, her Loot Crate. And then when she gets her Loot Crate, she'll put the links to the Nerd Block in this video. So without further ado, let's see what we got this month that hasn't already been spoiled by the emails. Okay, so first of all, we got the shirt. So let's see what this epic shirt is. Oh, that's pretty nice.
That's pretty cool.
There you go.
My shirt.
Galaxy with mix.
Hold on.
You already have
Stop shaking it.
Yeah.
Including the hits, Legendary Outlaw, lift it up a little. The A-Holes, We Are Groot, and many more. Okay, that's just fake songs.
Okay. But anyway, you already got a Guardians of the Galaxy shirt. I need one too.
No, you don't.
Yes,
I need them all.
I need one too. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Well, this is something that hasn't been spoiled. It's another guest box. Oh yeah, I forgot. They did mention. I forgot to mention that. They did mention something Scribblenauts related. So now we got Scribblenauts Unmasked DC Adventure. And
it's a blind box.
Batman's on it, but it could also be other characters. We got like the Flash and the Blue Beetle. And wow, Blue Superman. Remember back then, guys, when it had the Blue Superman?
There's
Superman?
more people on the other side.
Yeah, but well, you know, what's wrong? Let's
Cyborg,
see.
Catwoman.
Exactly, but I can't wait. Let's see what character we get. Yeah, there'll be pictures side by side showing later on. You know, the other ones. Let's see who we got here. Yeah, I know Scribblenauts is a big, you know, thing with games and stuff. I haven't personally gotten into it, but let's see who we have here. Came with a little notebook and pencil thing.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be the reference to the game.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Well, we got the Flash, which is kind of fitting because he's having his new live-action series soon. So I guess it's kind of cool. There's the Flash. And I'll put this away here. Let me just get this. We also got a stress thing, like a stress ball, like the ones we got at work. And this is for happy anniversary. Oh, okay, so this is actually 1 year that we had Nerd Block. 1 year of Nerd Block in general. So this is happy anniversary! A brain! A stress ball brain to celebrate. Wow, okay.
And speaking of anniversaries, this is also my anniversary of my channel. Plug. Go check that out.
Okay. And now let's see the STD thing. I've heard. I have to read about it because I was saying, what? It's like cute little plushy thing. I know. Let me get it out because you can't
There's a warning.
read.
There's a warning on the side.
Yeah, it says warning may not be suitable for kids under 12 because, you know, they might chew on it or swallow it.
No.
Okay.
Why? You think someone under 12 is going to chew on it? It's not that reason.
Okay, I don't even want to play with this thing, but this is the most awkward thing you guys have come up with. And yes, I know it's for educational purposes to, yeah.
The pox.
So this little buddy here is syphilis, also known as the pox. And yes, I am talking about syphilis on my channel. Thank you very much, Nerd Block. And
see, Loot Crate's so normal. You never get anything like this.
I'm afraid of even getting syphilis just by holding the damn thing. And
I think I'm out.
It even gives the history that was like virtually a French disease, and it started in whatever.
Okay, you don't need to read the details. Go on.
Hold on. Okay, just give me the... Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, you know how it is.
Awkward.
Practice safe sex, wear protection, so you don't get this little buddy, because it won't be this cute when you actually get it in real life.
Awkward.
I'm
the most
not
awkward
offended.
thing ever.
Okay, so now we got a Marvel-related thing that was not mentioned in the emails, thank you, from Mega Bloks Marvel Series 2. It's another mystery package. You got the, you know, like Wolverine, Captain America, whoever else on there.
Loki.
Yeah, so let's see who we get. And this isn't one of those that's easy to open.
It has to have a thing on the side.
It doesn't really have one.
Loki.
Okay, we'll see if it's Loki or not. Oh, look at this. I need
Bag 1, Mark 0.
I guess we could just cut like a
Not on the table.
I know. I have some common sense.
No, you know.
Yes, I do. Okay, so...
Loki.
No, it's not Loki. It's Mr. Whoever this is. Oh, I know
Yeah,
him.
that's
Whiplash from the... You know, from the... Well, he's in the comics, but he also appeared in Iron Man 2. And
his name was Whiplash?
Well, the supervillain name is Whiplash, and the movie was called Venko, his name, and... Maybe these go on here. Well, he's got his whips. I guess he could hold them in his... Not those kinds of whips. These are kind of cool. He kind of looks like a Lego figure, kind of, sort of. Whoa, and there's also matriculation with the arms and everything, the legs bend and all that good junk, and... I mean... Yeah, it's interesting.
Aw, Loki.
There you go. There's Whiplash ready to whip Iron Man. Not that way. And it came with a Lego block. That's... interesting. So hold on, let me see if I can actually...
Lego.
See if I can make him stand on it or something. There you go. That was, he has a standing thingy. So there's Whiplash, ready to kick Iron Man's ass, and you know, don't mess with my bird. I like my bird, and everything. Okay, so now we got the turtle rig thing here, and oh god, this is gonna take some work. Okay, so we got a Turtles Papercraft playset. That's gonna keep me busy. And I guess it's like the whole complete thing, because it comes with all 4 turtles, Splinter, the Shredder, one of the foot soldiers, a turtle band. I guess that's just it. Oh, and there's some random cardboard cutouts so you can put them against the background so it looks like the sewers or in front of a pizzeria or something like that. But yeah, that's a lot of paper mates. And even there's little stickers of Turtle Arcade Machine and Mutagen and stuff like that. So that's pretty interesting here. Let me show you a little close up there. Well, of course there will be a close up on the side of me as I'm looking it over and all that good stuff. And I think that's basically it. And we got another thing from Giant Microbes, which is the guys that make these STDs, and it tells you all the other ones and all the facts, you know, how to get them, how to avoid them, all that good stuff. And well, this is the thing that tells you all about, you know, Nerd Block. And this month's greatest item was the Sounds of the Galaxy. I didn't notice that. Yes, it says Sounds of the Galaxy shirt. And that's the big thing here. And the certified product of the month was the Turtle Papercraft. So, wow. Okay, so this is an interesting block. And if I was to choose my favorite thing, it's pretty hard to choose.
STD stuff.
No. The shirts maybe, but I don't know. Once I actually get this together, this might be my favorite thing. Once I get all the turtles and everything, I just gotta carefully bend them and all that good stuff to put them all together. But if I am able to succeed with this, this is probably my favorite thing. But this wins the prize of the most awkward thing ever. I mean, if it was something else, like something that like the fever, the cold, something's not a big deal. But something like syphilis that you really do not want, that I can't believe I'm saying the word on my own channel, that's an awkward thing. And yes, I do understand it's for safety, it's for education, play it safe. I don't want to talk about sex out of my channel. That's
Sex Day with Mark Rodriguez.
Yeah, I know. It's like, hey, boys and girls, you want to know how to avoid this little guy? But anyways, that's enough of that. Anyways, guys, that's this month's edition of Nerd Block. Did you guys get Nerd Block? Which ones did you like better? What's your favorite thing? Did you get an STD in Nerd Block? What's your favorite? And all that good stuff. And if you guys are checking out Arcade Block, tell me what you think. Should we get it too? Because we're seriously considering getting both Arcade Block and Nerd Block. And we'll check that out. We might even do a video together with the Arcade Block. If we get it. No STDs included. And
awkward.
Yeah, so basically, guys, that's what I gotta say. This is Mark Rodriguez. That's this month's. That's September's edition of Nerd Block. And just keep watching more of my channel to see more about it. And of course, we're going to compare September's Nerd Block with September's Loot Crate. Check out Paige's channel. And that's it for now. Mark Rodriguez. See y'all next month. Be safe.
Paige hiding in the background. Doo-doo.
Hey guys, Mark Rodriguez here with the October edition of Nerd Block. Here it is. And yeah, this is basically one of those subscription boxes where every month you get all these typical nerdy and geeky type goodies. And well, at first Nerd Block it was just Nerd Block, but then it started doing all these things. We got Horror Block, which is all horror-related stuff. We got Nerd Block Junior, which is for kids, and a boy version and a girl version. Now there's a new Arcade Block that's all about video games. And of course, now by default they're calling this Nerd Block Classic, so you know what it is when you try to order it. But what the Nerd Block is doing now is that they're feeling that, I guess, they're losing their identity now, because it's like you got, you know, the horror, the arcade, what about normal Nerd Block? So now instead of being completely random like it was before, now it's going to be kind of like Loot Crate in the sense that it is going to have its own theme.
I think that was later.
No, this is the first official box that's gonna have like its own thing
And
now.
what is
Instead
it,
of
Mark?
just, well, hold on. And for people that don't know who that is, that's Paige behind the camera right there. And Paige also gets Loot Crate every month. And if you want to dare to compare, which is more awesome between Loot Crate and Nerd Block, you can go to her channel, check out her Loot Crate, and of course here for Nerd Block.
I
and
beat him.
yes,
year,
and this
or
one,
this month.
well, let's see. Let's see,
No, I mean,
because
I got
first
it first.
of all, oh,
I got
okay.
it faster than you this time. You usually get it first.
Yes, that's true. Anyways, this particular thing, well, first of all, the main thing is that Kevin Smith from the Comic Book Guys is actually the one responsible for this particular block. He got to choose what things are going to be in this block right now. And the big thing is that this one is, for comic book fans, it's Marvel versus DC Comics, the two biggest companies. Everyone's always arguing that this is better, that's better, I like Batman, I like Spider-Man better, whatever. And now to see what this is about, without further ado, let's get this started. And also to remind you people,
way to open
also
that
to remind
box.
you people that since this is from Canada, it's imported and all that stuff. The words and everything are always like right on the box. What's in it? I guess for
Get
like,
a knife. It looks dangerous.
okay. And so yeah, if you don't want, because of course part of the fun is not knowing what's in the box until you open it. Be sure to have your friend or significant other open it for, scribble it or something for you, so you don't spoil the surprise. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Holy moly! Well, the first thing that sticks out, well, there's other things that sticks out, but the first thing that sticks out here are stickers. Buttons. I'm sorry, buttons. And the buttons are pretty evenly matched. It's 2 DC, 2 Marvel. I got Batman, Superman from DC, and Spider-Man, Wolverine from Marvel. That's pretty cool. And of course, this popped up right away. One of those pop vinyl figures. Deadpool without his mask on, which of course he has like this weird.
Well, it looks like exclusive. Read it.
Yeah, let me see somewhere. Yeah, it says PX Previews Exclusive. Interesting. But yeah, because as you know, Deadpool has like this weird never curing cancer because his healing factor keeps bringing it back over and over and over. So yeah, he's not a handsome looking dude with the mask off. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And let's see what else we have here. And of course the shirt. Ooh, this looks weird. Okay. It's like a Batman and Robin thing, but I assume these guys are guys
Kevin
from...
Smith.
Yeah, Kevin Smith, and I don't know who the other guy is, though.
That's Silent Bob. No, that's not. No, Silent...
Well,
I don't know what that guy's name is. He's from Silent Bob.
Oh.
It's the Clerks. That's the tall blonde guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder, is that Kevin Smith for sure, or is that Silent Bob?
Well,
I think it might be Kevin Smith.
I'm sure the people, well, since he chose the theme, the other guy's gotta be Kevin Smith, but, yeah, I'm sure anyone watching this can correct us, but yeah, so Batman and Robin themed.
But
it is.
I'm just trying to figure out if that's Silent Bob.
Yeah,
or
it says
Kevin.
Silent Bob in the background. The wanted posters say, Silent Bob. But yeah, that's a weird shirt. It's interesting. That's a weird shirt, because I do apologize. I don't really watch the show all that often. I know, gasp.
He's from the tall blonde ones from Clerks. And
well,
they're friends, that's why.
There's a Zelda thing. They did announce a Zelda thing in the box. But again, this is Kevin Smith stuff. So if he's a Legend of Zelda fan, then they give him a free pass. And yeah, these are mascot danglers. You hang them up. They're like keychains or whatever. And honestly, I don't know many Zelda characters aside from the main characters. Link, Zelda, Ganon. I at least know who Navi is. Everyone seems to hate Navi.
Oh, be careful.
I am.
Be careful.
There's nothing there. Okay, so let's see which one it is. Ding.
You don't get one!
Oh, stop. Okay, here it is. Oh, I guess it's the princess herself. I do assume this is Princess Zelda. Wow, these things are real tiny. Package is confused, it makes you think it's a little bigger than that. Yeah, this is...
It's a phone charm.
Yeah, it's a phone charm. Little Princess Zelda. We'll try to zoom it in there. Yeah, she looks clear enough. Oh, you gamers know what Zelda looks like anyways. And there will be little zoom-in shots over in the corner somewhere so you can see it better. Or a photo. And for other things, we got an Avengers. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Yes, this is Agent Coulson's vintage Captain America trading cards. So that's... Oh, this is the thing that... Yeah, that's one thing. You know, I told you in the previous video that they're giving these little emails that are kind of spoiling. They didn't spoil too much. They just spoiled about the Deadpool figure and like a prop or a replica prop of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So this is it. This is the playing cards that Coulson had on him, and that he didn't really have them on when he died, but that's what Nick Fury used to inspire everyone. And yeah, these are, I don't want to open them now, but these are all that classic old, like, I guess, you know, because it was based on Captain America, and he was famous during the World War II era. At that time, they didn't know he was going to come back to life and everything, and, yeah, jeez.
That's cool, you gotta love him. Look at those.
Yeah, I'll probably pop them open later, and that's cool. There's another shield thing here. Let me just try to put this away.
Ooh, just put it down and let me see.
It's a shield book thing. Oh, no. Oh, this is interesting. Arkham Asylum, home for the criminally insane patient notes.
That's cool.
And I really hope that they're not, it's just not just blank pages. Aww, it's blank pages.
Oh, it's a notebook.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like a little notepad. You got all these little sticky notes and reminders and stuff like that. But, I mean, I would have liked it if it was actually like, you know, the Joker, here's our craziest one. Harley Quinn, you know, used to be a psychiatrist here. Two-Face, you know, all that kind of, that would have been kind of cool. But still, it's a cool little sticky note.
Take it to work. There you go.
Oh, jeez. I'll be bombarded by people asking me where I got it.
And then that's where you promote. Nerd block, nerd block, nerd block.
And we got Jay and Silent Bob parody type stickers. Like we got one of them like, you know, Fat Man acting like Batman. We got one where they're kind of acting like Mario and Luigi. Another like little what do you call it, parodies and stuff about that. And then finally we got the little Nerd Block card. And yes, the Nerd Certified Product of the Month is the Jay and Silent Bob, Silent Bob shirt. Yeah, so okay, so that wasn't Kevin Smith though. That was
Silent Bob.
Yeah. So the exclusive the exclusive Deadpool theme could either be in his classic red suit or a blue suit. I don't really remember him wearing a blue suit. Where's the X on it? So I guess that was his outfit whenever he was with the X-Men, because I guess he was with the X-Men for a while. He probably annoyed the hell out of them. But yeah, those are all the major things here in this particular block. And that's pretty cool. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. And in this case, I guess, because usually I always say the shirt's my favorite by default. I don't really watch the show that much. I'm not really... Don't know much about Jay and Silent Bob.
I don't know. It's kind of biased. He made the movie, so it's like, let's just stick something of mine in there.
Yeah. So I don't really particularly care too much. I don't know. I like this, the Arkham thing. I would like it better if it had actual notes in it. That would have been kind of cool, like little profiles and stuff. The playing cards, that's probably one of my favorite things. It's just a favorite cool little prop to have. The collector's cards, and it's a good reference to the movie. And I just gotta love the little pop vinyl figures. Paige mostly has most of them, but I like to have one or two that's exclusively mine, so that's pretty cool.
Nope, they're all mine.
No. And so yeah, I like this box. It was pretty cool.
I have claimed the Harley one.
Yeah, but you know, you're a bigger Hardy fan anyways. I follow Deadpool just a little bit more. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's the box for this month. It was pretty awesome. It was called Collide, you know, Marvel versus DC, and I like it was pretty evened out here and there, you know. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Better.
Yeah, well, you'll have to see if it's better or not. To see her video to see if it's true. But yes, from now on, we got more themes. So far, I'm not sure what the next month's theme's gonna be, but I'm sure we're gonna get lots of spoilery emails about it. I do have to say that at least this time, it didn't spoil too much. It was just something related to the movie, Deadpool, and Zelda.
At least it didn't have like a sexually transmitted disease again.
I know. It's like that would, yeah.
I keep interrupting. I'm sorry, but I looked into like the different other stuff like Nerd Block Junior. They had like brain cells, and there was something else like organs in theirs, like the boys one.
I guess it was like all diseases, just that I guess for the more adult nerd block, they went with a more adult route. But anyways, guys, yeah, that wraps up this particular video, and as usual, there'll be a link below with like more information on how you want to subscribe to Nerd Block, how to get there, how to check it out, and everything.
And a reference to my channel
and
my
Loot Crate and all that stuff. Yes. But anyways, guys, that's it for this month. We'll see what happens for November to see what big theme they have for November. Well, check it out. So anyways, guys, Mark Rodriguez signing off. See ya. Hey guys, Mark Rodriguez here. You know what time it is. Time for another Nerd Block. Yes, it's a monthly subscription box with all kinds of nerd and geek stuff. And it's totally random. And you got lots of little things here and there. And for more details, you can watch some of the other videos. But because I do want to say an announcement here of something new they did. First of all, I want to announce that this is the last Nerd Block I'm getting. But it doesn't mean I'm actually quitting though. And that's picture behind the camera. Yes. The thing is that now they started a new thing. If you want to change something else, because now they got horror block for horror stuff, or arcade block for game stuff, or I guess nerd block for kids, now you have the option.
And sex toys for the sex goddesses.
No. And now they have a new option where you could switch from one to the other, and it won't really cost you anything. All you gotta do is go to the website. They'll tell you exactly by what date you gotta do this by, so that you can get like another box next month. And that's pretty cool, because originally you would have to, I guess, cancel one, start another, and usually they charge you like right away when you start. So I didn't want to do that. So this is pretty cool. So yes, for video game related stuff, starting next month, I'm gonna get my very first arcade block. So let's check it out and see how that looks like. And I'll check it out. But for now, we're going to do the regular Nerd Block, which is now known as Nerd Block Classic. And I also want to say that if you guys want to see Paige's channel, she has Loot Crate. Because let's face it, guys, Loot Crate is the original started this subscription box thing. And she also has something new called Japan Crate with rare Japanese goodies. And sometimes she taste tests them on the channel. So, yes, we're about to... Yeah, so for more details on what you got in this particular month of Japan Crate, then check it out. But anyways, I'm going to get started now. Let's see what's going on. Now, this theme was living in the 80s, and it's pretty cool. It is like the perfect way to end it for me.
At first, I thought you were done with...
Well, I
thought it was... This month would have been arcade block, how you were saying it, but...
No, I started because it was too late in the date. But anyways, let's start with all 80s stuff. First thing I know is this just came to mind right away.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, awesome. Pac-Man mug.
Like we need more mugs to fill up our calories.
Yeah, but it's Pac-Man. And this is interesting. This is a hot and cold mug. As I see here in the package, it looks like when the cup is just cold or something, like, you know, your coffee, or not coffee, you know, your juice or something. It's, well, let's see if this works here. Yeah. When it's cold, all you're going to see...
Don't mind the noises.
Yes, all you're going to see when you're drinking, like, you know, let's say cold beer or something, for example, is just, like, just the mains by itself. But apparently, whenever you have something actually hot, like, you know, hot cocoa, coffee, or whatever, let's see here, we're going to try some hot water there, and you're supposed to actually see the dots and the ghosts and everything. So just give me 1 second while Paige warms up the water.
I don't know if it's going to work since it's not totally hot.
Give it a shot. Well, it might not be instantly, or maybe the water's
not
not
it's not hot enough, probably.
Well, put it in a microwave or something, like how when you heat up like hot cocoa or something.
Later.
Okay, we'll just do it in the meantime while I'm...
Well, it's going to be too noisy.
Okay, so we got another thing here. I did mention, you know, how they always have spoilers. They're going to have something Ghostbuster related, and this is pretty cool. This is the Ecto-1. A little figure, and even in the back says Ghostbusters who you're going to collect. So let me just do a mini
unboxing.
Yeah, mini unboxing here, just so you guys can get a better look at the figure.
And since he's doing that, I might as well just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Ignore what I'm saying. Well, Nerd Block Loot Crate theme is fantasy, and I was looking through my Instagram and I actually saw it. So. Yeah, I saw some of the items. So
just pretend to be surprised.
I know one thing I'll like, I think. But anyway, next month's theme is fantasy. So if you want to see what fantasy items, I'm probably gonna get it in a couple days.
This is pretty cool.
you can put in your ear.
Let me check it out. So yes, this is the good old Ecto 1. And yeah, very good detail. It's, hold on, yeah, that's a good angle there. Pretty good detail. You can see like all the 360 on it.
Wow, it's starting to blow.
That's pretty good.
It's starting to get windy outside.
Yeah,
Tornado.
it's kind of storming. Yeah, this is like this part here. So you get a detail of all the stuff on top, and I guess you care about the bottom. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It even says Ecto 1 on it if the camera can is that clear. Yeah, I've not done photographs of it. So this is pretty cool. I love this. I love this. So far, I love this, and I love the mug. So good points for you guys. You're really going all out this time. And of course, the shirt almost every month. No, this is every month we do have a guaranteed shirt.
Every month, guaranteed.
Yes. And now we have.
Flip it over.
Oh my! I know, but hold on. Oh God, yes, Paige will love this one. 8.8 miles per hour.
That's
and
my
that's
shirt.
the DeLorean, both like the regular version, the future version.
Oh, won't give me my shirt.
Yeah, so this will be Paige's shirt for this month.
Yeah, I get my boots off yours.
Okay, now
And
we
there's
get.
also there's a coupon for a shirt punch.
This time I'll go for that. We always have these coupons, we never use them, but this time I want to use that because they got cool shirts. So now we have Nerd Play, which is another collection of cards. I think we had this before, didn't we? Or is that
That's a repeat. Come on, freaking nerd block.
Yeah,
you stupid
so this
idiots.
is Nerd Play,
Let's see.
where it's like these random, I
Cosplayers.
guess, very well known, I guess, in the cosplay community.
The thing that sucks is last time we got 2 packs, and they literally were the same damn cards. So let's see if they're the same damn cards.
Let's see if I don't recognize them. Let me just flip you a couple of decks here.
Like what kind of flip?
I think they're different. They're not exactly the exact same ones from last time, I don't think.
No, I think they're different. Whenever you're done, I'll look at it.
Yeah. That should be a good view. Here's one just for...
Yeah, you pick the one with the biggest boobs.
Of course. And
Yeah.
the last thing in the item we have here is the book called Tough Shit. Life Advice from a Fat Lazy Slob Who Did Good by Kevin Smith. And here's Kevin Smith here, the guy who did Clerks and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty good book if you want to know more about Kevin Smith and his life story, I guess, and how to make, I guess, lemons out of lemonade and all that kind of stuff. You can read this. It's pretty interesting here.
That means it's mine, probably.
Okay. And yeah, so this is up. So growing up 80s. So yeah, Back to the Future, who didn't grow up with that? Pac-Man, who didn't grow up with that? Ghostbusters, who didn't grow up with that? I don't know how Kevin
I didn't really
Smith fits
technically
into it.
grow up with Back to the Future, but I don't know, I just love the series. I always caught it on TV, and I always rented the movies over and over again from them.
Yeah. Well, I always saw part 1 and part 2, but I never got to see part 3, or at least the whole thing until I got to meet Paige. But those are my movies from back then. Pac-Man, who didn't? I mean, I used to have a Pac-Man watch when I was a kid. That was my first official video game ever. And Ghostbusters, I mean, who didn't love Ghostbusters? The cartoon and all that. But anyways, yeah, this is a good nerd block.
Actually, that's pretty good.
I gotta say, my favorite thing are both the mug and the card. Those are the best things ever. Of course, I love the shirt too, but that shirt will be donated to the charity of Paige. Yes, there it is.
I love my Back to the Future.
And yeah, so I gotta say, guys, that yeah, it's a pretty good thing. And next month we're gonna change things up with the arcade block. What will it have? What secrets or whatever will it have? I'll check it out, and you guys can also personally find out along with me.
It's an exclusive item just for the subscribers.
That's pretty cool. The shirt, so if you know what you're talking about. Yes, but I gotta say though, guys, like I said, you're gonna find out along with me what was better, the nerd block or arcade block. We'll find out what's going on. But the thing is also that, I mean, what can I say? I would love to get both, but it's a little costly, you know, getting those things. Because we also got, like, the WWE Network and other games.
Oh, I have 2 subscriptions.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I might drop them both.
No, we'll have to see.
Or switch it. I'm thinking about either Meow Box or Bark Box.
Yes. But for now, this concludes this month of Arcade Block. And it was pretty cool growing up 80s. And I gotta say, this might be my favorite block, considering that I'm leaving it, but my favorite block. But yeah, so anyways, guys, not to make the video so long, check it out.
With you. This was a good block.
Yes. And just to, like I said, wrap it up, guys. See you all next time. Like I said, next time is going to be arcade block. Let's see what happens in the month of May. This is Mark Rodriguez here, page from behind the camera.
Where we're going, we don't need road.
Yes. We'll see you all next time.